welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. So as always, I would like you please to start this lesson by writing the date and skill into your book. So the date is Wednesday the 10th of February 2021 and your skill is apply your knowledge of fractions to create a pizza. Yummy. Okay, pause the video and write that in now. Well done. Okay, let's recap then. So there are 12 minions eating pizzas at a party. They each get a third of a pizza. So think about how many slices the pizzas will be split into if they each get a third. Okay, so it will be 3 slices, won't it? So how many pizzas will be needed to feed all 12 minions? So I would like you to pause the video and see if you can have a go at answering that question for me, please. Okay, well done. So we know that each pizza will be split into 3 slices to be thirds, won't they? So hopefully you said they will need 4 pizzas because 4 multiplied by 3 slices equals 12. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would be enough to feed the 12 minions. Another way you could have done that was the 12 minions divided by 3 slices of pizza equals 4 pizzas. So well done if you managed to say 4 pizzas. Give yourself a tick if you wrote it down. If you just said it, then you can give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. Okay, let's learn. So today we are going to put our knowledge of fractions together to create our own pizzas. First of all though, let's recap what fractions we have learnt so far. So what is this fraction? Can you say it out loud and have a go at writing it into your book? Pause the video. Okay, so this is a half, isn't it? And we write a half with a 1 over a 2. Okay, have a go at this one. Pause the video, say it out loud, write it into your book. So that one is a third, 1/3. So we write a 1 over a 3. And finally this one, what fraction of the shape is shaded? So hopefully you said a quarter, and we write a quarter with a 1 over a 4. Well done if you said them. You can give yourselves a big tick for that. Okay, how many halves make one whole then? So think about a half. How many halves are there to make one whole? Shout it nice and loud for me. There are 2 halves in a whole. Well done. Okay, how many thirds make one whole? Think carefully. How many thirds make one whole? Nice and loud. 3 thirds make a whole. Well done. Last one then. How many quarters make one whole? Really loud. 4 quarters make one whole. Well done. Good job. Okay, now I'd like you to have a go at these fractions. They're a little bit trickier. What fraction of the shape is shaded? And also, can you have a go at how you would write these into, thinking about how you would write these into your book, sorry. What's different between these fractions and the last one? So pause the video, you can think about that and write that into your book now, please. Okay, so this time more squares have been shaded in each shape, haven't they? So our numerator, our top number, will be different. So we know this is thirds, so hopefully you notice that there are 2 thirds shaded. So you said 2 thirds and you wrote 2 thirds with a 2 over a 3. And then this one you will have noticed is split into quarters, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time it's got 2 quarters shaded. Whereas before we had 1 quarter, so the numerator has changed again. And here we've got 3 quarters shaded, haven't we? Because it's been split into 4, 3 of them are purple, so our numerator will be 3 quarters. Well done if you got them, give yourselves a tick or a pat on the back. Good job. Okay, so this is one whole pizza, and we are going to be looking at how we can use pizza toppings to represent different fractions. So remember, fractions are just a part of the whole and they can be shown in lots of different ways. So let's have a look at different pizzas now and the fractions that their toppings are showing. That were too many ings, I got confused there. So what fractions can you see on this pizza and how would we write this fraction? So we've got some fraction of the pizza is in green peppers and the other fraction is in red peppers. So pause the video. You don't need to write anything down, just have a little think. What fraction is red peppers and what fraction is green peppers? Okay, hopefully you said half of the pizza is covered in red peppers and half of the pizza is covered in green peppers. And of course we write half with a 1/2. Well done if you said that. Let's have a look at the next one then. I wonder what this one's going to be. It's making me hungry already. So again, what fractions can you see on this pizza, and have a think about how we would write them. So we've got pepperoni, we've got mushrooms, and we've got cheese. What fraction of each of those things is covering the pizza? Pause the video and have a go at that. Okay, well done. So we've got half the pizza covered in cheese. So again, half is written a 1/2. But this time we've only got a quarter covered in pepperoni and a quarter covered in mushrooms. And of course, we change the denominator, the bottom number, so that it's a 1/4 for a quarter. Well done if you said that as well. Okay, let's see if you can have a go at this one then. So what fractions can you see for mushrooms, olives and peppers, please? Pause the video, off you go. Okay, so we've got 1/3 of the pizza covered in peppers, 1/3 of the pizza covered in mushrooms, and 1/3 of the pizza in olives. So well done if you said that. And of course, again, we change our denominator, don't we? Because it's thirds this time, so the bottom number in our fraction will be 3. Well done if you said that. Okay, now this one's slightly more tricky because they all overlap, don't they? So you'll have to look really carefully at this one. What fractions can you see? So we've got peppers, tomatoes, and I think that's cheese. So pause the video and see what fractions you can find now, please. Okay, so hopefully you said 1/4 of the pepper, 1/4 of the pizza is covered in cheese. So that's this quarter down here, isn't it? Because if we imagine the pizza was split up in sizes, into fractions that size, we'd have 4, wouldn't we? So we know it's going to be a quarter. Hopefully you also noticed then that 3/4 are covered in tomatoes. Because again, if we split, sorry, accidentally pressed a button there. If we split our pizza into 4 equal parts, 3 of them would be covered in tomatoes. And of course, with quarters, we always have 4 as the denominator. So 1/4 would be 1/4 and 3/4 would be a 3/4. And finally, half of the pizza is covered in peppers. I've lost my mouse, there it is. So we write half a 1/2, and well done if you said those 3. That was a tricky one. Okay, your first task then. On this slide, I will talk through the cool and the mild tasks if you would like to do that challenge. And on the next slide, I'll talk you through the the spicy and the hot challenges. Okay, so Sully has ordered a pizza. I would like you, into your books, to draw what his pizza would look like. So if you're doing the cool and the mild challenge, Sully's pizza, please would... I can't speak today. This is happening all week, isn't it? Let me start that again. So if you're doing cool and mild, please can you draw Sully's pizza with 1/2 cheese, 1/4 ham, and 1/4 peppers. So if you're doing the cool or the mild challenge, pause the video now, and that is your first task. Okay, if you're doing spicy and hot then, you're going to make Mike's pizza. So Mike would like you to draw his pizza, and he would like 3/4 cheese, 1/2 ham, and 1/3 peppers. So these ones will overlap slightly. So again, if you're doing the spicy or the hot challenge, pause the video now, and you can have a go at this, please. Okay, well done, guys. Right, on to task 2 then. So for your second task, I would like you to make your own fraction pizza by adding toppings to show a variety of fractions. So you can draw your pizza into your book, and then underneath your pizza, write the fractions of the ingredients that you have used. Alternatively, you might like to make your own fraction pizza to eat. If you're able to do that, that would be quite cool. And actually make it in real life, but of course not everyone will be able to do that. So let's have a look at this waggle. So once you've drawn your pizza, your fraction pizza that you've made up, underneath it you're going to write your fractions just like this. So you've got 1/2 cheese, 1/4 mushrooms, and 1/4 pepperoni, and make sure that you think carefully about which numerator and which denominator you're going to use for each fraction. Okay, so if you're doing the cool challenge for task 2, I would like you to just focus on using 1/2 and 1/4 when you're making your pizza. If you're doing the mile challenge, I would like you to just focus on 1/2, 1/4 and 1/3. If you're doing spicy or hot, then you can focus on 1/2, 1/4, 1/3, 2/3 and 3/4 on your pizzas. Of course, you don't just have to use these toppings, you can make your own toppings. You could make them as crazy as you want to. You might end up putting chocolate spread on your pizza, whatever you fancy. So it's your own pizza. So pause the video now and have a go at making your own fraction pizza, please. Okay, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with for them. That was quite a fun challenge today. Right, challenge time then. So Mike thinks that he has shaded 2 halves of his shape. What mistake has Mike made? So pause the video and see if you can spot his mistake, please. Okay, so Mike has shaded 2/4 of the shape because he's split it into 4 equal parts instead of 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts. Words. He may have got confused with 1/2 because 1/2 is the same as 2/4. Well done if you spotted that. Okay, and finally then, our final thought for this lesson. It's a nice easy final thought today. If you've got time, there are some fraction games as links under the website that you can have a go at and enjoy, basically. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I can't wait to see all your creative pizzas. And yeah, if you get to make one in real life as well, please do send us a picture. It'd be cool to see what you guys come up with. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day and I will speak to you later. Goodbye.